Good afternoon, friends. This is your next lecture on database management system. Before continue our today's lecture, we will take overlook on the last lecture. In last lecture, saw these points. Observe the screen. You can remember all the things. There is centralized single user system, centralized multi-user system, and all, which I recall already at the end of chapter. Lecture. Yesterday's lecture. 10 slides we have covered. From 11 slide we have to start today. Okay, sorry, page number 11 is the slides are more number of. Okay, uh, without wasting our time, we will start with the today's topic, that is this cache. From this we will start our next lecture. Okay, this cache is here. Disk cache. In DBMS maintenance, a disk cache is main memory. Recently accessed disk page are kept in the cache, and if at some later time a transaction address that page, it can access the cache version. Okay, many design try to obtain over 90% hit rate in the cache. Okay, many cache sizes are in the tens of gigabyte. Okay, we discuss cache in details in chapter number 9. RFID, RAID system is there. R for redundant, A for array, I for independent, and D for disk. Okay, RAID means redundant array of independent disk, consists of a set of disks configured to look like a single disk with increased throughput and reliability. Increased throughput is obtained by stripping or partitioning each file over a number of disks, thus decreasing the time to access that file. Okay, increases the reliability is obtained by storing the data redundantly, for example using parity bits. Okay, next is the RAID system. Continue. All I know the full form of RAID, redundant array independent disk. Okay, we discussed RAID system in detail in chapter number 9, but here we point out that a number of RAID levels have been defined depending on the type of stripping and redundancy used. The levels usually recommended for transaction processing system are: first one is fifth level, level 5 is there, block level stripping of both data and parity is there, and level 10 a strip array of mirrored disk is there. Okay, next point is NAS and SAN. In NAS, N for network, A for attached, and S for storage. Network attached storage, a file server, sometimes called an appliance, indirectly connected to the same network as the application server and other service servers. Okay, the file on the appliance can be shared by all the servers. Here is NAS and SAN. Continue. In a SAN storage attached network, a server connects to its storage device over a separate high-speed network. The network operates at about the same speed as the bus on which a disk might connect it to the server. The server accesses the storage device using the same command and at the same speed as if it were connected on a bus. Okay, and NAS and SAN continue. Both NAS and SAN can scale to more storage device than if those devices were connected directly to the server. Okay, SAN are usually considered preferable for high performance transaction processing system because the DBMS can access the storage devices directly instead of having to go through a server. Okay. Next is transaction processing on the internet. The growth of the internet has stimulated the development of many internet services involving transaction processing, often, often with throughput requirements of thousands of transactions per second. Clear? Here is the C2B and B2B service. C2B means customer to business services usually involve people interacting with the system through their browsers. And B2B means business to business services. Here usually fully automated services there. Programs on one business website communicates with program on another business website is there. Okay. Front end and back end service. Front end service refers to the interface a service offers to customers and businesses, how it is described to users, how it is invoked. Back end services refers to how that service is usually implemented. Front end and back end services. Okay. Next we discuss the architecture for C2B system in which the front end service are provided by the browser and the back end service can be implemented as discussed earlier in the chapter. Then we discuss how back-end service can be implemented by commercial web application servers. These same back-end implementations can be used for B2B services using a different front end. We discuss B2B front end service. Okay, C2B. C2B means transaction processing on the internet. Common information interchange method. Browser requests information from server. Server sends to browser HTML page and possibly one or more Java programs called applets. User interacts with page and Java program and send information back to the server. Java servlet on server records, reads information from user, processes it, perhaps accesses a database and send new page back to the browser. Okay. Next is C2B transaction processing on the internet. Servlet have a lifetime that extends beyond one user. When it is started, it creates a number of threads. These threads are assigned dynamically to each request. Servlet provide API for maintaining context. Context information is stored in file on web server that is accessed through a session number. Okay. Cookies, servlet, play locales, session number is a cookie, file is browser, subsequent service can access cookies. Okay. Hidden fields in HTML. Servlets places section number in hidden field in HTML document. It sends to browser. Hidden file field is not displayed but it return with HTML document. Appropriated appended file field to HTTP return address. Session number is appended to HTTP return address and can be accessed by next servlet. Architectures for transaction processing on the internet. Browser plays a role of presentation server and application server. Java applet on browser implements the transaction and accesses database using JDBC. Browser plays the role of presentation server and servlet program on server plays the role of application server is there. Servlet program implements the transaction and accesses database using JDBC. Okay, in architectures for transaction processing on the internet, many high throughput application requires a 3 or 4 tiered architecture. After getting the input from the browser, the servlet program initiates the transaction on the application server which is not connected to the internet. Application server might be separated from the web server by a firewall. From the TP system's viewpoint, the browser and servlet programs together are acting as presentation server. Architecture of a web transaction processing system is there. There is a first block is web server, second one is application server, third one is a database server. In what happens in web server, interact with the client, Java servlet receives message and sell program on application. Okay, what happen in application server, execute the application might the a transaction program that implements the business rule of the web service. Database service is there, host the database. Okay, web server in detail, the HTTP interface to web. Java servlet on web server interacts with client browser using HTTP message and then initiates program on the application server. Web application server is there. A web application server is a set of tools and modules for building and executing transaction processing system for the web, including the application server type of a system. Name is confusing because application server is the name usually given to the middle tier in a transaction processing system. Web application servers continue. Most web application servers supports the J2EE Java to Enterprise Edition standards or the Microsoft.NET. We discuss J2EE, one language, many platforms, a standard implementation by many vendors. Net.NET, one platform, many languages, a set of products of Microsoft is there. J2EE defines a set of service and classes particularly oriented towards the transaction oriented web service. Java servlets, enterprise Java beans there. Enterprise Java beans, Java classes that implement the business method of the enterprise execute within an infrastructure of service provided by the web application server. Supports transaction, persistence, concurrency, authorization, etc. It implements declarative transaction semantics. The bean programmer can just declare that a particular method is to be a transaction and does not have to specify the begin and commit commands. Bean programmer can focus on business method of the enterprise rather on detail of the system implementation is there. Okay, entity bean. An entity bean represents a persistent business object whose state is stored in the database. Each entity bean corresponds to a database table. Each instance of that bean corresponds to a row in a table. Okay, example of an entity bean is an entity bean called account, which correspond to a database table account. Each instance of bean corresponds to a row in the table. Account has field that includes accounted and balance. Account is primary key. Every account key. Every entity bean has a find by primary key method that can be used to find that bean based on its primary key. Account has one method that might include deposit. Okay. Next is persistence of entity bean. Any changes to the bean are persistence in that those changes are propagated to the corresponding database item. This persistence can be managed either manually by the bean itself using standard JDBC statements or automatically by the system as declared later. The system can also automatically manage the authorization and transactional properties of bean. Session bean is there. A session bean represents a client performing interactions within a session using a business method of the enterprise. A session is a sequence of interactions by a user to accomplish some objective. For example, a session might include selecting items from a catalog and then purchasing them. The session bean retain its state during all the interactions of the session. Stateless session bean also exists is there. Example of the session bean. Shopping cart provides the service of adding item to a shopping cart and then purchasing the select item. Method includes the add item to shopping cart and shop checkout. Shopping cart maintains state during all the interactions of a session. It remembers what items are in the shopping cart. Session bean and entity bean. Session bean can call method in entity bean. The checkout method of the shopping cart session bean calls appropriate method in the customer order and shipping entity bean to record the order in the database. Okay. Session bean transaction is there. Session bean can be transactional. The transaction can be managed manually by the bean itself using standard JDBC or JTA. Java transaction API is there or automatically by the system. Message driven beans. All of the communication so far is synchronous. A session bean call an entity bean and wait for a reply. Sometimes a sender of a message does not need to wait for a reply. Communication can be asynchronous, thus increasing throughput. Message driven bean are provided for this purpose. A message driven bean is like a session bean in that it implements the business method of the enterprise. It is called when an asynchronous JMS message is placed on the message queue to which it is associated. Its on message method is called by the system to process the message. Example of the message driven being when shopping cart checkout method completes it send an asynchronous message to the shopping department to ship the purchased goods. The shipping department maintains a message queue, shipping message queue, and a message driven bean. Shipping message queue listeners associated with that queue. When a message is placed on the queue, the system selects an instance of the bean to process it and call that bean on message method. Structure of the enterprise bean. The bean class continue contains the implementation of the business method of the enterprise. A remote interface also optionally a local interface is there. interface used by clients to access the Beam class remotely using RMI or locally with the local interface act as a proxy for the Beam class includes declaration of all the business, okay, all the business method. A home interface also optionally a local home interface contains method that control Beam's life cycle, creates, remove. Also finder method is there. Okay, structure of the enterprise being continuous. A development descriptor, declarative, metadata for the data being describe persistent transaction authorization properties. Example of the development descriptor. The development descriptor for a banking application might say that the withdraw method of the account it is to be executed as a transaction can be executed either by the account owner or by a teller. The balance field of the account bill has its persistence managed by the system. Any changes are automatically propagated to the DB. Development descriptor as written in XML portion of the development descriptor describing authorization, method, permission, role name, tailor role name, method. This is the format, okay? EJB containers. EJB containers. Enterprise beans together with the development description are encapsulated within an EJB container supplied by the web application server. The EJB containers provide system level support for the begins based on information in their development descriptors. EJB containers continue. EJB containers provides that this support by interleaving before and after each bean method is called as and performing whatever actions are necessary. When a method is called, the log call goes to the similarly named interface method. The interface method performs whatever action are necessary before and after calling bean method. Okay, EJB container is there. For example, if the development descriptor says the method is to run as a transition, the interface method starts the transaction before calling the method, commits the transaction when the method completes. The FJB container supplies the code from the interface method. Okay, this is the remote the local interface within the container. Client is there, client server checkout, shopping cart is there, shopping cart bin is there. Okay, local order is there, local order is converted into the bin or order bin and database is there container. Remote and local interface within the container is there. Persistence of entity bin. Persistence of entity bin can be managed manually by the bin itself. Bin manage persistence using standard JDBC statements automatically by the container. Container manages persistence CMP. Okay, example of development descriptor for container managed persistence. Persistence type observe this data type. Get and set methods are there. The entity will not contain declaration for get and set methods. For example, Public abstract float is balanced and public abstract avoid set balance float balance. Okay. The container generates code. The container generates code for this method. The client of the bean, for example, a session bean can use a finder method, for example, find by primary key to find an entity bean and then the get or set methods to real or update specified field that bean. Okay, EGBQL language is there. The container will generate the code for the first find by primary key method. The container will also generate code for other finder method described in the deployment descriptor. These methods are described in the development describer using the EJQQL EJB query language. The EJBQL is used to find one or more entity beans based on criteria other than their primary key. Example of EJBQL is query method, method name is there, find name, dial name, method program is there, method program string, method program, query method, EJBQL, select object from account A where A is name is equals to what EJBQL. This is the example for EJBQL is that create and remote method. A client of an entity will can use the create and remote method in its own interface to create and remote instance of that entity through in the database table. Container manage relationship in addition to field that represent data entity. Being can have field that present relationship one to one. One to many to many. As with other database applications, this relationship can be used to find entity builders and their relationship to other bin. Example is there might be a many to many relationship, singular relating account bin and that customer bin. Single specifies which customer can sign check on which accounts. Containers or managed relationship can be declared in the development descriptor. For a many-to-many relationship such as similar, the container will automatically create a new table relationship. For a one-to-one relationship, the container will automatically generate for get and set method. The entity the entity will must contain declaration for get and set method relationship field. As for other field, for example, public abstract connection get singular, public abstract void singulars connection by customers. The EJB containers will generate code for these methods. Okay, transaction. Transaction can be managed manually by being itself being managed transaction using standard JDBC GTAG calls. Bill programmer must provide a statement to start or commit transaction automatically by the container manages the transaction. The deployment descriptor contains the declarative description of transaction attributes of each method. Okay, transaction container you can manage transaction development descriptor must specify the transaction attributes of each method. Attribute supports are required more, not important support restrictions on only the required amount of water fluids are allowed. If the greenhouse requires that temperature approach the message is put back on the field and the field is called again. Okay? For stateless station, the energy requires because new supports lower and not supports higher. For multi-tool with container managed basis, persistence only requires new unlimited air coming out. This extended the container also contains a transition management switch. This management switch is connected procedure for both containers managed energy management project capacity concurrency identity. Number of concurrently executing clients might require access to the same multi-segment and hence the same goals to be demonstrated if that means has been the period transactional concurrency is controlled by the container. If not, each client gets its own copy of the entity bill and the concurrency is controlled by the business. For section B and message-driven bill with bill and managed concurrency is controlled by the business. Section B and message-driven bill with bill and concurrency manages the concurrency after implementation of the container managed concurrency. Some members of both application servers offers other alternatives such as a failure optimistic concurrency controlling various executes at the connected wires are kept in the entity will utilize the transition request to connect. The intention is the validation check verifies that no entity the transaction read has been updated since the read book plus not the same validation check performed by the external control discussion argument. It is in this control validation check occurs verifies that no entity the transaction read is updated anywhere in this its will is both implementation players soon as executed. Okay. Reusability of enterprise bill part of the virtual part of the using on the main enterprise bill it is the would be used for component. SAM software comprises a set of bills for shopping cart applications including a shopping cart bill, session bill, Geo's hardware stored by the bill. Instead of using the standard shopping cart bill, Geo's is to use child of the bill. Geo's shopping cart bill and horizontal slightly to reflect Geo's business rules. Geo also change the deployment descriptor a bit. The usability of enterprise bill continue. The implementation of the Geo's system is considerably simplified as Geo's programmer needs to concern mainly with the Geo's business rule, not with implementation details. Geo's shopping cart application is done on any system using any web application server that supports J2EE. Providing it and does not use any proprietary extensions of J2EE. This is all about today's lecture. In next lecture we will